Hello and welcome to Crypto TV. I'm your news host Jasnoor Kaur and let's get into the headlines. RBI governor says in constant engagement with government on cryptocurrency. RBI deputy governor says will roll out CBDC gradually in FY23. Market regulator Sebi says decentralized nature of cryptos a headache. Cryptocurrencies maintain lead, breaking away from stocks. Solana raises $100 million for Terra refugees. IMF recommends eco-friendly CBDCs and non-PoW mechanisms for payments. Delphia raises $60 million ahead of rewards token launch. Budweiser partners with NFT racing game Z-Run. Now let's get into the stories. The Reserve Bank of India Governor Shaktikant Das on Wednesday said that the central bank was in constant dialogue with the government on cryptocurrencies. He was responding to a question posed at the customary press conference after the release of the bi-monthly monetary policy. When asked if there has been any further dialogues between the government and the RBI regarding the consultation paper, Das said, "We have given our views to the government. Let's wait for the discussion paper." Last week, Economic Affairs Secretary Ajay Seth said that the Finance Ministry has almost completed its work on preparing the consultation paper on cryptocurrencies and will submit the same soon. The Reserve Bank of India Deputy Governor Ravi Shankar said that the central bank will roll out the much-anticipated central bank digital currency or CBDC in this fiscal year itself, as announced in the budget by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. He said that the process of introduction of CBDC will be gradual so that there is no disruption to the financial and banking system. The RBI plans to go step by step through stages of proof of concept to pilots and the launch, the deputy governor told reporters at the customary press conference after the release of the bi-monthly monetary policy. Indian stock market regulator, the Securities and Exchange Board of India or Sebi, has joined in on the conversation for crypto regulation within the country. The Sebi views on opposing crypto seems to be similar to those of the country's central bank and banking regulator, the Reserve Bank of India. In a response to a parliamentary standing committee on finance on June 6th, the Sebi said that the decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies make them harder to regulate. There is a great likelihood of execution of unauthorized trades not in consonance with any regulatory framework, the Sebi told the panel. However, the stock market regulator hasn't recommended an outright ban on cryptocurrencies like the Reserve Bank and some other lawmakers. Instead, the regulator has urged the committee that crypto assets-related unregulated activities may be entrusted to an investigating authority appointed by the government and take further legal action. Cryptocurrencies maintained their lead in late evening Asian trades on Wednesday, decoupling from US stocks, which traded lower in opening trades amid concerns over recession as Federal Reserve continues to adopt an aggressive rate hike stance to tame inflation. The broader market S&P 500 fell 0.5%, while the tech-heavy Nasdaq traded lower by nearly 2% in opening trades as investors turned wary ahead of European Central Bank rate meet outcome tomorrow and US Consumer Price Index inflation data on Friday. However, analytical data showed that cryptocurrencies may pair gains as investors turn wary in carrying forward their bullish bets. Crypto exchanges liquidated over 111,800 traders, holding a total open position worth nearly $300 million in the past 24 hours. CryptoWire's IC15 index rose over 3% higher to trade at around 40,000, with all the 15 constituents of the benchmark trading higher. Bitcoin traded around $30,500, up over 3% in the past 24 hours. Ether, the second biggest cryptocurrency, traded around $1,800, also up over 3% in similar time frame. The Solana Foundation has raised a $100 million fund to assist South Korean crypto firms such as Terra. The fund is backed by the Solana Treasury as well as the blockchain's venture capital arm, Solana Ventures. It is also likely intended to attract developers who are still reeling from the recent Terra crash. The move is intended to capitalize on the growing Web3 community in South Korea. The fund will primarily focus on blockchain gaming, NFTs, and DeFi. An International Monetary Fund or IMF study on energy consumption revealed the importance of design choices within the crypto ecosystem to build an environmentally friendly mainstream payment system. The IMF advised central banks to include compliance, higher resilience, and offline capabilities in CBDCs in addition to eco-friendly components. The IMF also advised moving away from proof-of-work or POW-based distributed ledger DLT applications. However, the international organization acknowledged the high energy efficiency brought about by non-POW permissioned crypto assets when compared to the traditional financial system. Delphia, an algorithm-powered stock advisor, has raised $60 million in a Series A funding round led by Multicoin Capital. The funding will be used to expand headcount and to launch the native Delphia Data Rewards token. Additional investors in the funding round included Ribbit Capital, FTX Ventures, Valor Equity Partners, FJ Labs, Lattice Ventures, and Cumberland, among others. Delphia will begin offering a Delphia data token this summer to reward users who are willing to share personal data with the advisor. The collected data could include Amazon purchase history, credit card transactions, LinkedIn, Venmo, Clickstream, or other social media apps. Popular beer manufacturer Budweiser has teamed up with Zedrun to deploy tokenized Clydesdale draft horses in its virtual NFT-based horse racing and wagering game. As part of the deal with the Ethereum-based horse racing game Zedrun, the duo will launch a Budweiser-themed racetrack, Budweiser NFT passes, prize pools for Bud-sponsored virtual horse races starting at $45,000, and 3 tiers of airdropped Clydesdale NFT skins that are usable in Zedrun. There will be 2,500 Budweiser Pass NFTs in total that will go up for sale to users aged 21 and over for a maximum of 24 hours starting on June 10th. The NFTs will cost $225 a pop plus gas fees. The duo is rolling out 3 different versions of the horse racing skins NFT in varying quantities: 1,600 classic Clydesdales, 800 Bud bottle Clydesdales, and 100 gold Clydesdales. That's all for today's news. I'm your news host Jasnoor Kaur signing off, and keep watching Crypto TV.